And it's the start of a new week, folks. I'm meteorologist Tom Vick, and I've got an interesting forecast for you. You've probably already heard a lot of this, but I've got the latest, if that counts. Okay, look at Tower Cam. Mostly clear sky here over Alexandria, looking from Texas Street there on that Tower Cam we've got, courtesy of Sinlar Broadcasting. And we'll be talking about, first of all, a beneficial rain. That's the main thing that we're looking at in the near term. Is a good rain event coming up Wednesday and Wednesday night especially. So we need the rain. It's dry. There's some burn bans out and so forth. We're in a state of drought in much of central Louisiana. So that rain, as I said, will be beneficial. But the other thing, maybe not so much. There's the chances of a wintry mix, and they're on the increase. In fact, to the point where the National Weather Service has explicitly put wintry precipitation in their forecast for this weekend. So let's go and see what's happening here locally. Nothing on the radar, and nothing's expected tomorrow either. We got one more quiet day before the rain rolls in. No severe local storms. That's good news. So let's check out. You can see that the motion to the south and then boiling off well to the southwest. We see moisture, and so I think what's going to happen is some moisture with this southern activity is going to combine with the cold from the north to bring us perhaps some chances of some frozen precipitation there as we head into the weekend. We do have a fresh little front that will come through here for this Monday night and keep temperatures cold again tonight with a freeze possible for Tuesday morning. So your future cast through this evening, you've got some errands to run, might some Monday night entertainment for the holiday, MLK holiday there. Or some events going on. Well, no issues there. It will be chilly though. And then for your start back to work and school after the MLK holiday, we've got a cold start for you. Certainly jackets and sweaters and all that good stuff, but it should be dry and road conditions should be good. Likewise, on the way home, much warmer than it will be in the morning and rather comfortable compared to that. And then Wednesday morning, we start to see the first rain showing up on the model here. So the future cast, I'm going to kind of let this play until, say, very early Thursday morning, where we see a piece of energy gathering there all up into Canada. Remember, all this is kind of telegraphed things far away from us to us as far as the colder air. We will see another outbreak of colder air coming in right in through here, coming in for the weekend. And this is going to add energy to the atmosphere, push that cold air on the back side of that disturbance down into our area. This is going to be a pretty square hit, okay, as far as the frontal position, because it's pretty far away from the mass of the coldest air. But I think once it's through with us, you'll say, hey, it was cold enough. So I know I'm overdoing it, so you can cut me down for that, but with the snowflakes there. So this is just a little graphic to indicate that right now things are on the low end as far as expectations. That doesn't have anything to do with the pattern. The pattern fits a measurable winter activity, okay? But for now, again, because of the confidence that we're this far out, 5 to 6 days from this weekend, I'm going to go with just a kind of a nuisance level and the overall threat level. Snow, virtually nothing, but we can't rule out snow. Winter storms are complicated. Winter situations are complicated because you can get all forms of this. Snow, sleet, freezing rain. You can be getting it in central Louisiana. Some parts of Sinlock could be getting snow while others are getting sleet, and another part of Sinlock is getting liquid rain or freezing rain. So yeah, I don't want to go into a whole lot of that, but for now, I'm going to just say, not to scare anybody, it's not to say, hey, we got to go out to the store and get stocked up or something like that. I'm going to say this is in the nuisance category. Snow, little if any impact. I think the ice will be the main thing. Right now, the dominant mode of precipitation will probably be liquid rain first and then freezing rain, is my guess. Can't rule out a little sleet, can't rule out a little snow, but that's what I'm looking at right now. There's not going to be any really strong wind with this, so I'm just going to take out the wind contribution to this. And we will see the lowest temperatures of the winter so far out of this next cold outbreak that comes in. But it's not going to be extreme, okay? Just colder than what we've seen so far this winter, but I think it will be cold enough. I think you'll agree. So here are the numbers to play with. 31 for your average low Thursday morning, 60 for a high, partly sunny day. The last really good day for a while. 90% chance of rain coming in Wednesday. Notice it's a little bit warmer, especially Wednesday morning. And going into the Wednesday night, we got a 60% chance of rain. And I think 1 to 2 inches could fall in some locations. Right now, it's looking like we've got a lot of dry air to overcome. The resident air mass we have right now has to be overcome. And so I think that's going to hold totals mostly to less than an inch, but 1 to 2 inches possible. We see just kind of hit and miss rain with another front Thursday, 64 for your high, 52 low. So the mornings continue to warm up. That front on Thursday drops it a little bit. Then the big one comes, say, in the Friday night time frame. Friday evening, very, very early in the wee hours Saturday, somewhere in that time frame. Models still don't know exactly when to push this front through. I'm kind of leaning toward a little bit quicker solution with this. So Friday rain chance, not much, but once we get into Friday night, rain chances increase, and we'll see temperatures falling from the 30s to around 30 degrees, maybe even some upper 20s in the coldest locations during the day Saturday, and that will contribute to a mix. Some folks could get a little snow, some of you could get a little sleet, but I think the dominant thing, once these temperatures drop to near and below freezing, we'll start to see that freezing rain come in. And I think that will continue off and on into Sunday, but start Saturday night, but start decreasing at that time. And then Sunday is a very cold day. I'll limit the mix to Sunday morning with a 25-35. And then the coldest morning of the winter so far, probably Monday morning, where we'll see a mixture of upper teens to the middle 20s. Will be more widespread than some of the events that we've had so far this winter, and only 42 for your high. So that's the way I've got it figured right now. And likely this forecast will change some in the coming days. So Nick will be streaming in the morning, and I'll do this again, hopefully a little earlier tomorrow evening than I did tonight. But you get the idea, and I'll be in the forecast center as well. Thanks for your support for Sinlaw Weather. Nick and I, we'll be on top of this. We'll watch it for you. Nick is he's a winter weather guru, and I have a little experience with winter storms and winter